All right. Heading into production news.
Production.
So we got we found out that Michael B. Jordan is going to produce the Static Shock film for Warner Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Which is big news. Static Shock, the character, is mad because his mother actually gets killed in a gang shooting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then his father's widowed and everything, and then he kind of gets pulled into the gang life, but he doesn't really want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And then when they're going to meet up for this fight, the police swarm, and then in the raid, I guess, like these chemicals explode. They call it mutagen as well.
Oh.
Yeah. And it turns everyone in the vicinity of that explosion into a mutant, and they either become supervillains or they become heroes. His powers are like everything like electromagnetic. So he can control electricity and magnetize things. And
Be really fast.
yeah.
That sounds cool, though.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was a show, I think,
I think
on
that
Cartoon
would've been
Network. But it was like a cartoon
Yeah.
show.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited for this because like it's heralded as something that was like really legit in people, like showcasing people of color.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool, man.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Michael Jordan, episode 23.
Yeah.
Stars aligned.
You think he puts the B in there just so they don't call him Michael Jordan?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Hey, MJ, don't call me that.
Hey, yo, MJ.
I'm trying to show you love.
And if you're wondering about mutagen, Witcher 3, that's where it clicked for me. I was like,
I went to Teenage Mutant Ninja.
I went to Turtles straight away as well.
I went
Simply
Witcher
because,
3.
like, does Static Shock is he around in that universe or not?
Well,
to be in Manhattan.
Turtles was in DC. Turtles was under DC.
Yeah.
And this company, the comic company, actually got integrated into DC as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Hmm.
And speaking of DC integration, so so we had photos from the Batman set, and it actually still indicates that Superman and Wonder Woman also exist in the universe.
Yeah. So the behind the scenes shots were actually it looked like either a costume party or a protest or something, but people were dressed in like Superman, classic Reeves Superman costume with the red cape.
Yep.
And the classic Wonder Woman costume as well.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the new Wonder Woman. It wasn't part of the Zack Snyderverse. It was like the old school ones.
Yeah. Which is funny
Yeah.
because when does this movie take place then?
I heard 90s. I heard mid 90s.
Okay. Mid-90s Gotham. That means, yeah, Christopher Reeve would still be around. He would still be the Superman.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be like real or if it's just like Easter eggs that they're putting into the film.
Yeah.
But they're also, for the production, they'll be using the volume that the Mandalorian sort of started using. So using that same stagecraft, I think that's where they're gonna shoot some of the other footage.
Yeah.
Would you be able to use stagecraft to put two actors together, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would.
If they weren't in the same room?
You would, yeah.
You would, yeah. Yeah. All right.
I think that's what they're going to attempt to do with that Ice Cube movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You could do it and just have minimal people on there, but
you'd want the other actor in the room.
Yeah, that's right.
It just helps with synergy.
Unless they're shooting a sequel there.
Possibly.
Like, can you imagine if the sequel is back to back?
Yeah.
And that's why they're delaying it so that.
So we get one in 2021 and then one
2022.
So we get the Batman and then we get the Batmans.
Whose mans? Yeah. So we got some set pics from the new Nick Cage movie, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't say.
With him and Pedro Pascal.
Mm.
Yeah. So Pedro Pascal is a a drug dealer,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Mhm.
And he's the biggest Nick Cage fan out there. And
Yeah.
he hires Nick Cage to come to his birthday party and be Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Nick Cage gets down there and then he's like, he says he's got to draw on all of his most iconic roles because shit goes down and he has to like get out of there,
Yeah.
save people. But you see Nick Cage in these behind the scenes photos. He's wearing like this pink leather jacket.
Which kind of looks fire.
It does look fire.
Yeah.
Hot pink kind of,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Not trying to lose my my manly my man card.
No. Feminine colorways is manly now, my G.
But he's also got a Superman
Yeah.
symbol on the back of the jacket as well, which looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also shots of him with like a fucking mullet and a beard, and like driving in a Jeep that like him and Pedro Pascal are trying to get away from these guys. Are they like driving in a Jeep and the stunts and shit going on?
Supposedly he's gonna tap into his whole old Con Air and
And face off.
and I can see him trying to like, playing a mandolin or something.
Yeah.
Like that, Captain Corelli. Yeah. This is going to be cool. I reckon this is going to be really cool.
Yeah.
We might actually bring Nick Cage back.
I hope so, man.
I'd buy that for $1.
Nick Cage is fucking fire.
He
Yeah.
puts the work in.
Yeah.
Nick Cage puts the work in.
It just sucks that he's been in DTV hell for so long.
Well, he's making money over there. So I don't know why the fuck he'd change. You get to do whatever you want and you still get the same money. Fuck yeah. All right, let's do this shitty little movie. Fuck it.
Primal was dog shit.
I didn't watch them hits.
Don't. Did you ever watch The Last Starfighter?
I did not.
I've never watched it either.
I always saw the cover though.
I can't even remember the cover. So the premise for the movie is that this kid plays at this arcade and the game's called The Last Starfighter.
Mm-hmm.
He racks up the highest score ever.
Yep.
And then an alien actually beams him up because the aliens have been using this arcade as like a trial to see who could lead their forces.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the kid gets beamed up, then he's got to be like, the captain of their Starfighter brigade.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it looks like everything's lining up for a sequel now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the creator had to go through all these legal battles in order to get the rights, but now things are sort of clearing up so that they can start making deals. And they're working on the script.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Gary Whitta.
Gary Whitta, yeah.
Yeah.
The guy from Rogue One.
Yep.
Who co-wrote Rogue One.
Rogue
Yep.
One.
Yeah. So things are looking good. They didn't say any possible date or anything like that, but things are moving.
Yeah, they're shaping up, which is good.
So if anyone's a fan of Last Starfighter, wait for that news.
Yeah.
Possibly. Maybe.
Yeah. And into other things, Spider-Man 3 has begun filming in NYC.
Yeah. New York City. Which is weird. Like we were sort of talking off mic.
We were questioning how is Tom Holland there and shooting Uncharted at the exact same time.
So maybe they're doing like a lot of pickup shots and stuff, like swinging through the city.
Are they shooting all of Tobey Maguire and what's-his-face's stuff first?
Well, funny enough, Andrew Garfield is actually in town to shoot another movie
Ooh.
in New York.
Ooh.
So possibly.
Okay.
How Garfield looking these days? Is he looking like lean as always?
Always lean.
But is he like a little bit more muscular, fuller in the face?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while, actually.
Yeah, same.
It's like he's been hiding.
Yeah, the last time I saw Garfield was fucking Hacksaw. And that was ages ago.
Can you imagine if he comes out and he's just like swole?
It's been
He's just jacked.
Yeah.
he's been working out and drinking serious mass the whole time.
Fuck, I drank serious mass. I drank it for like 2 months. I had the biggest gut on me. All right.
So we've got reports of Harrison Ford and Ed Helms starring in a shipwreck comedy. Harrison Ford does these shipwreck comedies. This is his second one now. Yeah, called
This time it's a boat. Last time it was a plane.
All right.
And the Falcon got marooned how many fucking times?
No. Yeah, so the movie's called The Miserable Adventures of Bert Squire aboard the Horn Hi-Yo.
They got to change that fucking title.
Yeah.
People are going to be like, can I get a ticket to the miserable adventures of Bert Squire aboard the...
Will you shut up, man? They just need to call it Bert Squire.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Chop that shit down.
Yeah.
If it's Horn Hayo, people are going to be, what the fuck is this?
What is this?
2 tickets to Horn Hayo, thank you.
Sounds like big prawns on it.
No, it does. Got the horn.
Fuck with the bulls. 23.
Oh, no.
Still on it, baby.
Get the fuck out of this.
And you know who's on is them Suicide Squad Oues.
Yeah, man.
The full cast. Everyone from Margot Robbie to Michael Rooker, David Dastmalchian,
You even get to see King Shark.
Nathan Fillion, King Shark. Yeah. So they're all going to be on the Empire December issue.
Yeah.
All on the cover.
There's 2 though, yeah?
Yeah, there's 2. There's the normal cover that they'll release, and then there's the cover for the Empire subscribers, so they get a specialized cover, which actually has James Gunn in the picture.
Yeah, it looks like they're just having a good old fun time and a laugh.
Yeah, that's like, the serious, like take a serious shot.
I know.
Now do the muck around shot. But yeah, Gunn's actually in that one. And I think it's the clearest I actually get to see everyone. Even Idris is in there. It looks really cool, man.
Idris is cool, man.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they shoot all these shots in production,
Yeah.
and then kind of save them and
talk
get them
about-
ready.
Like when Empire puts out these stories and whatnot, they're actually on the set.
Yeah.
And they get to spend quite a bit of time on the set. So I reckon
Man.
they do a photo shoot after.
Man, what I wouldn't give to like be on that cover. Not be on the cover. Fuck, what am I saying? But to be on that set.
Yeah. That set?
Can you imagine me just randomly on the cover of Empire? The fuck is this guy doing?
It's just us instead of everyone else.
I want to be, just on that set, just talking shit with fucking James Gunn
Yeah.
and Rooker and Fillion.
Yeah.
And just having, yeah.
I would be the guy where they'd be talking in their little circle, and then I'd just mosey my way in. Yeah, how's about it?
do the laughing. Or the guy with chips. Do you guys want some chips? No. Just mosey back.
But because we're Aussies, that it comes kind of easy for us to just join a circle.
Yeah.
Does
know
it
what I mean?
though?
It does. Like, it's weird over in the US because they are very cliquey, but us, we're different. Like, you can just walk up and, oh yeah. And they'll just start talking.
Like it's always funny when someone does the answer from behind.
Yeah.
I've seen it. And then everyone will just naturally just open up.
I
Like,
know.
who the fuck is this guy?
Fucking who's talking over there?
Is that you, JMO? Fucking come over here.
Tell us more, champion.
Subscribe for more.
Would you like to know more?
So we also got a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot poster. So after all the shit that kind of went down and them getting more people in there, we're getting a poster. And it looks like it was like painted by like Rembrandt or some shit. I think they're doing like the European,
The Van Gogh style.
yeah.
Well, you better be chopping off ears then.
Oh, I think you're giving them like their marketing shits now.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
Like they're gonna take that and they're gonna run with it and they're gonna put like $50 million into it. Have
Nothing-
you ever had an idea that someone put $50 million into?
Nah, nothing was marketed better than the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
The Breakfast Club poster?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Because
That was fire.
that was his way of getting an R-rated horror film onto giant fucking billboards.
Yeah.
Like you don't see that now. We didn't see a giant billboard for fucking Freddy's Dead or something like that.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. None of that. Toby Hooper, man. Toby Hooper?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my guy.
I just realized they did the same shit for that first live action Guyver movie. Do you remember the all white background with all of them standing there?
Mutronics.
Yeah.
Yeah. With JJ.
Shit movie.
You didn't like Mutronics?
Fuck, it's terrible.
Nah, man. As soon as you like watch Dark Hero or you watch that anime, Can't be watching Mutronics after that.
But the live action effects were fucking fire in Mutronics.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, JJ Walker in there doing God knows what.
When that
Was it Mark Hamill in that one?
Yes, he was.
He was too. Shout out to Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Who was part of the Star Wars universe.
Oh
Uh-huh.
shit.
See it?
It's the
Open
layup
up
your
baby.
mind's eye, my friend.
And Taika Waititi
Mm-hmm.
is going to be directing a new Star Wars movie. I don't know if this is going to be on a streaming service or what.
I don't think it is. I think this is going to be their Star Wars movie because they said that they were only going to do like a movie every 3 years or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they also said they were taking some time to figure it out.
Yeah.
Obviously, Taika Waititi's figured it out.
Right.
But remember, Ryan Johnson also had a trilogy
Yeah,
sort of happening. And then Taika's idea came after his,
Mm-hmm.
but now it's lensing before his.
Yeah.
So they're going to actually be doing some pickup shots in Scotland
Yeah.
in December.
Yeah.
Um,
So we get a winter set Star Wars then.
I hope so. Is it winter in Scotland in December?
Yeah.
I hope so, man, because that'd be sick. Because they're actually shooting the Highlands as well.
Yeah.
So I think where Skyfall was
Yep.
shot, you know, in that Scottish Highlands where Deacon's fucking
Oh man.
murdered. He bodied that shot, man.
Deacons.
How Deacons make a 3D looking shot 2D?
How Deacons just fucking be a god like that?
Badly.
Because he goes from the day shot of Scotland to give you that fire shot with the fucking helicopter and everything.
I know.
Ah, fuck you, Deacons.
Deacon's on point.
That's what
Always.
happens when your mentor's Connie.
Yeah.
You're
When
meant to.
when your mentor's Conrad Hall. Like,
Yeah.
Oh man.
Come on, man. But yeah, this is funny because he's down here right now.
Mm.
Yeah. Prepping.
Literally in Sydney right now. Going to start shooting Thor, and then okay, fuck it, December we're flying out to Scotland. To go scout essentially.
Keeps himself busy. So this is probably the project that's lined up straight after Thor. It's funny because Hemsworth posted this thing where he was like, I was telling Taika and his friends some of the ideas for the next Thor movie, and like just out of pure awesomeness, they all like fell asleep, and it's just like Taika and his friends like sleeping on the. I don't know where it was, but that shit, like, I don't know. I'm ready for something fun in Star Wars.
Yeah.
And Thor.
I want them to do I want Taika to do a separate story, even if it's a TV show, like a limited series about those two fucking stormtroopers from Mandalorian.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be funny, man.
Yeah, and they just get Sudeikis and the other guy back.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We got reports coming out that the bunk from The Wire, Wendell Pierce.
shit.
Wendell Pierce. Yeah, that's not bunk.
Oh, is it?
Nah,
Oh,
no, that's a different guy. Yeah, the bunk is his partner.
I
You
thought
know.
he was the guy that did the she.
Nah, that's not the bunk.
Damn
That's
it.
not Wendell Pierce.
I was saving it for this whole fucking time to just drop it there.
But yeah, there's reports coming out that he's going to play BB King in a full-on biopic.
Mm.
He actually looks like BB King, man.
He does. He does look like BB King.
Yeah, that's
So-
fucking mad.
They didn't actually say like what the details of the biopic will be, like what it's detailing. It's not just his older life, I assume.
No, I don't
And
think so.
I
think it'd
assume
be
through-
like Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably through prosthetics, they'll get him to,
Yeah.
because like the shot that they showed was older BB King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Him coming back. BB King, man.
So
Fire.
Master of the guitar.
yeah. So apparently the script is going to center on the friendship between him and the young musician Michael Zanitas.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, man's only passed away 5 years ago. He was
Shit.
89.
Yeah. I
And-
remember when BB King passed away.
Yeah.
6 decades of work, over 40 studio albums. Dude was killing it. He was literally the fucking king of the blues.
That's busy, man.
Mhm.
40 albums?
You
Yeah,
think
man.
they're going to just get Curtis Hanson in again? Just like Ray? Did Curtis Hanson direct that?
I thought that was Taylor Hackford.
Taylor Hackford. Do you think they're just going to get that guy in? Probably.
Might as well.
But yeah.
What are you doing, Hackford? Nothing?
No. Nothing, mate? But But yeah, this is gonna be good. I love Wendell Pierce, man.
Yeah.
Like his character in The Wire is just unmatched.
I got to watch The Wire.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how people are going to feel about this, but Jared Leto is making a return.
Fuck yeah, man.
So, after shitloads of fan backlash, he will be coming back for the Snyder Cut.
Fucking bring them all back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incorporate this 4-hour cut of fucking what's his face?
Just give everyone a moment to shine.
No, this 4-hour cut is going to be 2 hours worth of Justice League and then 2 hours worth of fucking what's his face? Suicide Squad. And that's how they're going to join this whole fucking thing.
You reckon?
Nah. It'd be cool if it did.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if he released a 6-hour
If
cut.
there was an overarching fucking story.
That'd be fucking mad because Suicide Squad was originally supposed to run straight into Justice League.
Directly. Which is why I'm saying.
Yeah. It's how it was meant to be. But I'm happy that Leto's coming back because
Fuck yeah.
like there's so many different aspects of the Joker, and he was more like the mob boss gangster type of Joker, which I thought was kind of cool.
But I don't think you got enough screen time with him to actually justify
Exactly.
like your opinion on him.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many haters out there. I'm probably looking at you, and you're a hater of the Joker.
Yeah.
And even me myself, I wasn't impressed the first time that I seen him, but it was the promise of Leto and his ability that I was kind of more interested in. But I don't think we've seen enough of him.
I was impressed.
I was impressed too.
Yeah, so I was impressed with the whole what's his face? That trailer that I saw. Yeah. I'm gonna hurt you really, really bad.
Yeah.
Like I was impressed with that. I was like, all right, cool. It's a different Joker. Yeah, he's tatted up and all that, but that's fine. That's this version of the Joker. We've gotten so many different versions of the Joker, not just on screen, but through those comics.
Yeah.
Like it's constantly evolving his character. We've got a version of the Joker that's fucking Batman. Like, yeah, this is just a different take.
Yeah. Because there's so many personalities for the Joker to take on.
Yeah.
And like you can't embody that into one. Like you can't embody all those personality traits in a 2.5-hour film. So I like that they sort of follow just one trait and roll with it.
Yeah.
But I also think like they didn't show enough of the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This wasn't like a showpiece for Leto to actually do something with that character.
Exactly.
So I think if they didn't fuck up the Suicide Squad, it would have given Birds of Prey more meaning as well. Because there was a lot of like relationship stuff that they did take out of the Suicide Squad, like we discussed episodes ago.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we got what? 8 minutes, if that? 6 minutes
If
Of-
that.
of Joker's screen time. Yeah. Out of 6 minutes, you can't say that's different. The Joker is literally the he's a mirror for Gotham City on what's actually happening within Gotham City. So that Gotham City that they set up in Suicide Squad is just a different Gotham City. That's the reflection of Gotham right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's rich, it's got money, but it's dirty as fuck and it's violent.
Yeah.
And it wants to hurt you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who else is coming back is Joe Manganiello.
Joe Manjo.
So he was, before it was confirmed, he was actually spotted playing League of Legends in some Verizon fucking tournament or something like that.
Keep your eyes off my screen, cunt.
He's screen watching, right? And he had the same haircut and everything. So he's coming back as well now.
I like that. I really, really like that casting choice.
So this could play into Lex Luthor's Our Own League.
Yeah.
A League of Our Own.
What is his league called? The Bad Cunts.
I don't know.
It's something, gentlemen.
Isn't it the Society of...
Yeah.
Cheek clappers.
But yeah, so him coming back as Slade would be good. I'd like to see Manganiello do like some of the action and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I literally just played that bit in Batman Arkham, I think last week.
Yeah.
Where I fought I fought Slade, so yeah, I was quite impressed.
Hey, remember how they first showed you Deathstroke's costume?
Yeah.
Slider showed you?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was him by the helicarrier.
Mm.
Him coming out. So I wonder if that's going to kind of...
We get to see all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking
There's
awesome.
more footage there, man. For sure.
I always piss myself because it's fucking over the top, but there was a DC porno and they just called this dude Dickstroke.
Did they gender swap it?
No.
Oh, wow. All right.
I think it was like Johnny Sins or someone playing him as well.
Johnny Sins with a fucking eye patch. That's all it was.
Oh, man.
Speaking of that, though, you know how we got that really cool sort of animated trailer for Arkham, and you saw Batman fighting Deathstroke
With the containers?
with the
falling?
containers.
Yeah.
You know that's all motion capture. So all the stuff that they're doing, they did for real.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So that shout out to the Corridor Crews, but they did a video, and the stuntman that played fucking Deathstroke was there talking about it. Yeah. That's
Fuck.
fucking awesome, man. They did nearly all of that stuff for real. All
That's
the flips, all the fighting, everything is for real.
And it's weird that you don't see Batman really fight like that in film as much.
Hopefully, in this movie, we're getting. It's supposed to be the best martial artist on the planet.
I don't think you're going to see Batman throw like a big old kick or anything like that.
Bruce Lee supposedly had nothing on bats.
So we got a first look at Uncharted
Mm-hmm.
and Tom Holland's look in the film.
Yeah.
What do you guys reckon? Let me know. Fire or dog shit?
These for me, that part of the game where he's a young Drake was the worst parts of those games.
Yeah, I didn't really like those either.
I don't want to see a whole movie about that, man.
But this looks like he's old Drake in young Drake's body, though.
Yeah.
What do you guys reckon of the look? Tell me about the look.
See, the look is nostalgic because it looks exactly like what he looked like in the game.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
I just think they're focusing on the wrong aspect of Drake's past, if you know what I mean. Like with 3, you focus more on Sully because Sully is steady just sleeping dudes whilst Drake's trying to make his escape.
Mm.
So I always think it should have been more flashback shit there because that builds the relationship with him and Sully rather than it being solely about Drake and his upcoming.
Mm.
What about at the end of this movie? It's like Fillion, and he's like the whole movie was a flashback.
And then it ends with the YouTube video of him being tied up.
Yeah.
I watched that YouTube video again yesterday.
So
That,
good.
that was
man.
only 2 years ago.
You know,
And if Fillion looks the same, he can literally play Drake. Drake is supposed to be like 45 years old.
Yeah, he's kind of in that age range.
He's in that age range.
What did you reckon of Holland?
He looks all right. I saw Druckmann post, yeah, that looks really good, but you need to tuck half that shirt in. Which is cool. Like, I like that. Yeah.
I wish Druckmann was more involved.
Well, I
To be
think
honest,
I think with The Last of Us, he's got reins on that.
Mm.
So he'll be able to dictate what sort of happens, what those characters look like, how they talk, everything. So
for Last of Us, yeah,
for
but
The
not
Last of Us,
for
not for this. I
not
think
for
he's it would have been cool if he had a bigger role.
yeah.
I still think Carnahan was like the best person to actually fucking direct
Oh
this shit.
man,
Like,
the
just-
action sequences would have been nuts.
So if it was me, this movie would start off with no introduction to the character and it would just be Madagascar to start with
Mm.
from 4
Ah, yeah.
and then go into that fucking how he's grappled onto the truck over the bridge.
So you do the brother storyline straight up.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because, well, that's me because I played the games. I don't need an introduction, but yeah. That's
All right. All right. Had one of the best train sequences
Yes.
It did.
in a game.
Yeah.
And hopefully for David Leitch's Bullet Train,
Mhm.
we get something just as good.
Yeah.
So it's just been confirmed that Aaron Taylor Johnson, who's kind of just popping up in like these little support roles everywhere, and you just don't know about him.
Fucking Tenet.
At Tenet, we got him in the King's Man
The King's Man, yeah.
as well.
Which makes sense because he's kick-ass. So, yeah.
Uh,
he would have showed up sometime. So why they didn't get him for Charlie's role? In
Charlie.
with the mechanical hand. Yeah.
Charlie Hesketh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's joining Bullet Train. You know what was crazy when I kind of read up on this? Because Brad Pitt's in there, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
This will be the 8th time that Brad Pitt and Leach have worked together.
Okay.
You know, he was Pitt's stunt double for a little while.
Yeah.
So Fight Club, The Mexican,
Mhm.
Troy, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Deadpool 2.
So they've just got a really good working
Yeah,
relationship.
they've got the chemistry,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's what you kind of want. Like, if Pitt's gonna mainline this movie, like, it's mad that Leach is sort of there to kind of, and they're gonna work together.
Yeah.
And 8711 is gonna be all over these nuts as
So
well.
they're more than
Yeah.
likely training right now.
Oh man,
Literally right now.
What is it? 6 months before shoot?
7 days a
3
week.
months.
3 months, 7 days a week.
Is it?
Let's
Is it
do
kind
it.
of fucked up that, like, I understand the direction they take with the Cowboy Bebop, but I would love to see Brad Pitt as Spike because he can talk.
I know, but then he won't ever look like Spike. Remember,
Yeah,
at one
that's
point they wanted Reeves to be Spike.
Yeah.
They took a picture of him from A Scanner Darkly, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that it's John's show.
Same.
So Terrence Winter has also started work on a Mafia Cops adaptation for, well, they didn't say which network's actually going to pick it up, but it's a limited series.
It's a limited series. It's Terrence Winter. It's going to be HBO. Like,
Yeah.
we know it's going to be
Do
HBO.
you reckon it's HBO?
Yeah.
Hopefully it is, because then they can swear and do whatever they
Yeah.
need to do, because these guys did some rough shit.
Yeah. So the story, it's about Stephen Caracappa and Louis Eppolito, right? So they're two dedicated NYPD cops. Decorated, I should say.
Were they beat cops or detectives? Or
They were detectives, but
Oh, shit.
they secretly worked for the Lucchese and Gambino crime families. Yeah, so they supposedly committed, like, racketeering, bribery, kidnapping, murder. So they made, like, national headlines when it came out that they were actually, part of that. Those two families. It's fucking wild.
That's nuts.
Yeah. So the book is called The Friends of the Family. Yeah. Yeah.
This could be awesome, man.
I reckon it will be.
I hope they really kind of nail it. Terrence Winter,
Yeah.
Like, Terrence Winter does really good with those gangster type TV shows. Like Boardwalk was really fucking good.
yeah.
And
But I think more with the
Sopranos
mob sort of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
What did you think about Get Rich or Die Trying, though? That was Terrence Winter.
Oh wow! I didn't know
Yeah.
it was Winter.
That was Terrence
The
Winter.
Wintersaurus was
Terrence
present.
Winter, directed by Curtis Hanson, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not Curtis Hanson. That was 8 Mile.
8 Mile is Curtis Hanson. Who did what's this?
It was the
check
Irish
it out.
guy, Jim Sheridan.
Jim Sheridan.
Jim Sheridan.
Yeah. Get Rich or Die Trying is good. I like that movie. Like, I watch Get Rich or Die Trying more than I watch 8 Mile.
Yeah.
You know, I think Terrence Winter even had a hand in the games, in 50s games.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I know.
Bulletproof.
Give me ducats. Blood in the sand.
This whole damn city's mine.
that's-
Just don't know.
And that's it for production news this week.
Yeah.
Actually, quite a bit.
Yeah.